Back three, midfield three, and front two. The entire spine of this team for DC United unchanged. Wayne Rooney has got himself a core now, and that's what they've been looking for all season long. You lose Bill Tuiloma, which is a massive loss on the back line. Derek Jones, coming out of the central midfielder spot, will step in next to Malanda. As you move forward, they do get Ashley Westwood in its 108th edition, as Ismir Pekmic, our head referee for this evening, gets us underway from Audi Field. We invite you to turn off the world and turn on the game. We are playing for 3 points in the district. And now here's Vargas, feeling rather industrious, and gets a bump from behind by Andy Nahar, and it will be a foul on the Honduran. And a yellow card as well. They're wary right now because they're worried about in turnovers, finding movements other way. Here's Vargas off the ball from Schwiderski. Great little move, going for the curler, and he wasn't too far away. And that's how quickly Charlotte can hit you. Not too far off for the opener. A good recovery run from Andy Nahar, but this is what's going to happen. You expected more of it, to be honest, 22 minutes into the match. With Vargas starting to push so high as he goes here, all of a sudden Andy Nahar has to make a decision. Is he going to continue as you move forward through the first half? Nahar, magical. In for Funtas. Was he fouled by Jones? Referee wags his finger and says no. But Taxi Funtas, it seemed that he had a touch around and there was a knock on the left ankle. It's a penalty. It's Taxi Funtas. And he buries it. Mark's got a pace, but Funtas has the last laugh. And DC United take a 1-0 lead. And yes, I understand that there's a penalty, but if we look over the 43-minute stretch so far, can you really look back and go, hey, there have been a ton of chances for DC United? No, there's the penalty, there's the cutback by Andy Nahar, and unfortunately for Christian Benteke, as Ismir Pekmic, it looks like, is just about ready to get us underway in the second half, and away we go from Audi Field. Second 45 minutes coming your way. Taxi Funtas with the lone goal thus far. Tyler Terrence along with the ex-German pro Devin Kerr. Glad to have you with us here. Lewis O'Brien going directly to ground, laid off for Funtas, and the save needed to be made by George Marks, and DC United coming out of the dressing room and firing on all cylinders. The combination play coming right through the middle, whether it's on a mistake or not. How's the press? Benteke, and that's why they've had success over the last 2.5 games, is because everybody else is heading the same direction. O'Brien trying to help it along. Spectacular effort from Pines. O'Brien going for goal, and it's on the wrong side, despite some half-hearted applause. Ball whipped in, Miller stays home. Awkward in front, and Miller makes the save. Watch this thing just sit up right in front of Tyler Miller. I mean, he's really, really lucky. Williams, beautiful ball out wide for Nahar. Click making the run forward to create some space, which Andy Nahar drives into, and still Nahar. Challenged by Jones, but a clean one. Click. Benteke rising, but he can't find the target. Not only finding success on the width, but attacking to the interior. Click was going for Taxi Funtas, who ended up getting fouled before he could get a touch. And now it's going to be a yellow card for Derek Jones, who's been a physical presence this entire game and finally goes into the book of Ismir Pekmic. Being told that Ted Kudi-Pietro is going to be the next substitution on the night, as Andy Nahar played into space on the right wing. Here comes Taxi Funtas, and he pushes it wide. Taken away by Santos. Kudi-Pietro made the run. Santos still even further. Challenge from behind by Gaines, and he will most certainly go into the book for that. Nahar. Williams up for the header. Benteke thought about it. Benteke with the spectacular! And boy, did he pull it off! Christian Benteke! MLS, you've got your goal of the week in week number 10, and DC double their lead. Describe what you witness from players like Christian Benteke and moments like this. Yes, Harrison Offal, it's a poor clearance. This ball's got to be away from the danger area, pushed to the outside. Instead, it's right down the middle. You half expected Kudi-Pietro to step up through it. We've seen the combination between those two before, and yet it's Christian Benteke. It's the greatness that was into the future that now is for Benteke and DC United. His fifth on the year in some of the most spectacular fashion that we've seen from him.
As it's going to be two homegrown products and two gentlemen who had the pleasure of coming up through the entirety of the DC United Academy and Second Division side, Loudoun United. As the first one will be defender Jacob Green. And the second one, of course, Chris Durkin.
It certainly doesn't help right now that the numbers coming forward for Charlotte are against them.
This is beautiful football from DC. O'Brien. It'll fall for Jacob Green! How's that for an exclamation point? Jacob Green with his first goal in Major League Soccer.
It's well deserved, but this is total football. Back to front. Start with the great feet of Tyler Miller. Notice how Lewis O'Brien pinches himself. He drags runners with him coming out of the midfield. It's just tired legs of Nathan Byrne, and he can't get back. Christian Benteke, a bit unfortunate, slips, but the delayed run from the substitute. Sixth time for DC, first in the back of the net, secures the 3 points in emphatic fashion, might finally be upon DC United. Full time.